if your greatest adventure turned into your worst nightmare? For John Jones, what started as a thrilling exploration of the Nutty Putty Cave would end in tragedy. This is the story of a man who dared to go where few would and paid the ultimate price. John Edward Jones was the kind of man who lived for adventure. At 26, he was a medical student, a husband, a father, and someone who found excitement in pushing the limits of nature. On November 24th, 2009, he joined his younger brother Josh for one last expedition into Nutty Putty Cave, a place known for its impossibly tight and dangerous passages. But Nutty Putty was more than just a cave. It was a labyrinth of narrow tunnels, treacherous, unforgiving. And that evening, John would discover just how perilous it really was. John and Josh squeezed through tight passageways, laughing, bonding as brothers. But then John saw something, a narrow crevice he believed was part of the notorious birth canal, a passage known only to those brave enough to enter. He slid headfirst into the space, but something was wrong. The walls were tighter than he expected. He tried to move, to adjust, but it was too late. John was trapped, his body pinned, upside down, with barely room to breathe. His brother Josh quickly realized the severity of the situation and ran for help. Within hours, over 130 rescue workers were on the scene, battling against the clock. They rigged up ropes and pulleys, determined to pull John to safety. But the cave had its grip on him. Every attempt to free him seemed to tighten the walls. He was stuck, upside down, for hours. The weight of the cave pressing down on him, making it harder and harder to breathe. John stayed calm, even in the face of unimaginable terror. He spoke to his rescuers, to his family, clinging to hope. But his body was slowly losing the fight. The blood pooled in his brain. The pressure was unbearable, and with each passing hour, time was slipping away. After 27 hours of desperate attempts to save him, John's body finally gave out. He succumbed to cardiac arrest, still trapped deep within the cave. His family, just outside, had to come to terms with the unthinkable. John never made it out, and Nutty Putty Cave would become his final resting place. In the days that followed, rescuers made the impossible decision to seal the cave forever, with John's body still inside. Nutty Putty was no longer just a cave. It had become a tomb, a memorial to a man who lived for adventure and met his end chasing it.